Hey guys, welcome to the Infigure Effect. Happy Halloween. This week we're talking about zombies. Welcome guys to week 3 of our Halloween Spooktacular.
Spooktacular, that was good. I like that a lot. Remember guys, we're doing a giveaway next week. We will be doing the drawing for that, and one lucky winner will get either a t-shirt or a mug and some stickers and a $25 gift card, Visa card, wherever you want to spend it. That's fine. That's fine. Just go spend it somewhere. Again, you can share this video, become a patron, or comment if you're on YouTube, and you'll be entered. That's like 6 times you could be entered to win this, so don't miss your chance.
Modern zombies today in film and pop culture owe a lot to the Haitian voodoo traditions, but the origins of zombies actually date back even farther to ancient Mesopotamia.
Stephanie Dalley wrote a book about ancient myths in Africa and Mesopotamia called Myths from Mesopotamia, Creation, the Flood, Gilgamesh, and Others. Now, she recounts a myth about Ishtar, who came to the gatekeeper of Carnegie, and this is what he said when he approached. If you do not open the gate for me to come in, I shall smash the door and shatter the bolt. I shall smash the doorposts and overturn the doors. I shall raise up the dead, and they shall eat the living, and the dead shall outnumber the living. So that was like one of our first instances in ancient times of hearing about zombies, and in this case, they were eating people, coming back from the dead.
So, as you guys might imagine, throughout history, a lot of different cultures have had an idea similar to a zombie, like a sort of dead person that would come back to life, eat the flesh of the living. Very similar to vampires in a lot of ways, but with some noticeable differences. Now, one of the common names you'll hear for ancient or other cultures, vampires zombies are revenants. Another one is the Draugr, which I think a lot of us will recognize from Skyrim.
Yeah.
Pristine zombies in that game.
Yeah, pristine. They're so good. In every cave you go in, they're going to be in there.
Great. And even ancient Egyptian mummies can sort of be considered zombies. They were thought to sometimes come back from the dead.
So a lot of our understanding, as we've said before, of zombies comes from the voodoo religion that originated in Haiti. You can also find something similar in Louisiana called hoodoo, and they have some of the same concepts and beliefs. But specifically in voodoo, not the voodoo religion, but voodoo magic, the Bokors were like witches or sorcerers, and they would claim that they could bring people back from the dead, and they would act as their slaves. And that's where you get the kind of like shuffling, brain dead almost, just wanting to do whatever, eat brains nowadays. But back then, the Bokors would use them as slaves to do whatever they needed done around the house. Maybe fix your roof, lay some tile, eat someone, whatever.
So it was this idea of a slow-moving, shuffling, sort of mindless zombie is what we originally think of as the classic movie zombie, and that was the inspiration for George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, which really set the entire zombie pop culture phenomenon into motion. Now, what's really interesting about that movie in particular is that the original distributor of the film forgot to put copyright on the film, and this enabled not only for the movie to be screened for free, but for a ton of derivative works to be made at no cost, which possibly is what really enabled zombies to take off as a sort of cultural phenomenon in the first place. Otherwise, they could have, all these other movies that spread the idea could have been embroiled in some kind of legal battle.
But that guy got fired.
Probably,
For
yeah.
sure.
Probably.
Like, he probably never worked in Hollywood again. So just to show you guys how much of a big deal zombies are, in 2011, the U.S. actually drafted a real strategy, like a real plan to defend against a zombie attack, like an invasion. Like what we were going to do government-wise if zombies took over the world. I think that is just amazing.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so Zach, what I want to know is, what is it about zombies that seem to stand the test of time versus vampires and even clowns?
Yeah, it seems like zombies have become such a part of pop culture specifically now, even more so than, you had your like Twilight movies and things like that and shows with vampires, but zombies are everywhere. Like there's always different iterations. You've got really famous ones like The Walking Dead that comes out really soon. You've got Resident Evil, like the video game side of it too, and they made movies for it. All kinds of stuff like that come out with zombies in mind. And I think I don't know if I can put my finger on it, but something about standing out in this crowd of zombies, I think it appeals to maybe how we want to feel, right? We all want to be that one person that stands up against, and stands out among the crowd. And I think that's why, like, the heroes specifically of these zombie outbreaks, whatever the cause, I think that's what contributes to it. We want to feel like, we're the best or we're special. And you have that one guy or that one family that's immune, and they're the ones that have to survive. And we relate really well with that, I think.
Don't you think that's kind of narcissistic, though, Zach? The idea that you are somehow special and that not only do these other people around you not matter, but they're literally mindless zombies that just want to tear apart your flesh and take whatever you
I think
have
when
and make
you
you special?
when you look at it like under such scrutiny, that is the case. But I think deep down, it's just part of humanity itself, is trying to find. It's a part of being sentient, I guess, is trying to find some way where you're not the same as them, as someone else. I like to think I'm special and different from you, right? And you like to think we're not the same person.
Right.
We're
I mean,
not sharing
I
the
get
same goals.
that's the core of a lot of escapism. I mean, even Twilight is the idea that just some normal girl can fall in love with a sparkling special vampire.
Hey, we're sparkling.
But my question is, what is it that makes zombies so much more popular? To me, I think it has to do with the realism aspect of it.
Okay.
It's something, and I think that, like with 28 Days Later, we haven't talked about that too much, but the zombies in that movie were very different from the more classical shambling type zombies, and even the cause of them being an infection rather than something unexplainable. I think all of those factors come together to make something more believable, and I think that's what people find so attractive about it.
Right, I agree. I think the whole, especially Walking Dead, was there's an infection, and there's somehow there's rules that apply. They're like, if you get bit, you will be infected, right? If you get scratched in a certain way, you will get infected. But as we've learned in The Walking Dead, spoilers from like season 3, if you get bit and soon eliminate the limb, you will still survive and not get the disease, right? And so I think that's cool because it pulls in reality, like you were saying, and I think it grounds us a little bit more than just accepting that these undead creatures like vampires or werewolves exist.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the fact that you don't need Valerian Steel to kill the zombies in Walking Dead, I think that
I knew you were going to bring
kind
Game
of
of
makes
Thrones into
people.
this.
I didn't want to, man. I'm just doing what the people want.
Yeah,
I know
true.
that's what they want.
People want it. All right, everybody. Next week is our Halloween episode, our last one in this. What did you call it at the very beginning?
It's the Halloween Spooktacular.
Halloween Spooktacular. Thank you so much. I need a sign. I need a banner. That's what I need. Remember that you can enter for our giveaway. Now, this is your last chance to do so. You can comment if you're on YouTube, share this if you're on Facebook, or become a patron, and that'll enter you 3 times to win $25 gift card and some of our merchandise.
Just takes one click, guys. Don't be lazy.
Don't be lazy. You don't want to be
Easy
one
money.
of those people. Easy money. And if this goes well, we'll do it again. So if you don't win this time, keep your chin up. I'm sure you will. See you next week.